Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. Now, I've been using the Khadas VIM2 for quite some time, and today what we are going to do is to take a look at one of the most interesting features, in my opinion, of course, in this particular box, which is the ability to install a dual operating system, which in this particular case it's a Linux and Android, two great operating systems, and at the end of the day to be able to use this box in a different way that usually we have available on other Android TV boxes. So with no further ado, let's go straight for it. And we are back. So before we begin, just two quick notes, one of which is that I'm using the higher end model, so I will leave a link down below for the exact model that I'm using. And the second note is regarding the tests in terms of Android TV box itself for media consumption and so on and so forth. I'm about to finish, so tomorrow I expect to share with you how it performs in terms of Android. But today we are just going to see how to install this dual operating system, and of course in this procedure you can use it to install other available operating systems that I will share with you in just a few seconds. Now let's start by the default, which is this Android TV box comes with Android 7.1.2, and I must say that it's one of the most clean Android installations that I've seen on the past 4-5 years or so. As you guys can see on some images, it comes really clean. Now the first step that we need to take to install a dual operating system or any other is to go to the Khadas website, and then we will find a tab called Docs, as you can see on screen. And by the way, the instructions that I'm going to share with you guys are already on the website, so if you prefer to read, just go ahead to the website and you'll find all the information there. If you prefer instructions in a video format like this one, then stick with me and I will follow you up in terms of everything that we need to do. Now that being said, we will click on the Get Started tab, and there we will find all the firmware versions available at this moment. Now if you guys take a look at the screen, we will find single Android versions. At this moment Android 7, but there's already a Android 8 beta version. We will also find Android TV OS developed by Superceleron, which is a well-known guy in terms of firmware development. We will also have LibreElec, Ubuntu, Dual OS, which is the one that we are going to use, and also U-Boot. So we just need to download the one that we want to install, in this particular case the Dual OS option. Also, we will need to download the USB upgrade tool that's on the website. I will leave all the links down below, by the way, and then we will install it on a Windows computer, of course, as you guys can see on screen, normal installation. Next, we will need to unzip the firmware that we just downloaded, open the USB burning tool app, choose File, Import Image, and just select the firmware image that we have downloaded, which in my particular case was the Dual OS option. Now the next step is just to connect the USB-C cable to the Khadas box, and of course the other end of the cable to the computer, and this will power on the box automatically, as you guys can see by the light or the white light that it shows on the front of the box. Then we will need to hold down the power button for a few seconds, and while holding we will need to press and release the reset button, and at that moment we will hear a noise, a beep on the Windows computer, and we will see on screen a successful connection, and right there we can then just take our finger from the button. Now in terms of buttons, we'll find the information on the Khadas website, but really quickly what we have here from the front to the back, 3 buttons. The first one is a power button, the middle is a function button, and then the last button is a reset button. So the 2 buttons that we are going to use, just so that it's clear, is the first, which is the power button. We will hold it, and then while holding for about 4 or 5 seconds, we just press and release the reset button and keep holding the power button until we hear that beep on Windows and see the connection message successful. And then we can just remove the finger from the power button. It's not difficult, but sometimes these instructions are not very clear, so I just wanted to make sure that this step is clear for you guys. Now, once we have the box connected, all we need to do is to press that start button and then just wait. It will take about, I'm not sure, but about 14 to 15 minutes or so to finish the whole process. You can go and have a coffee, a sandwich or whatever while this process finishes, and then once it finishes it will show a successful message and the bar will be green. Before that we can't mess around with it because we will have error messages and no firmware at all. So just wait for it to finish and everything will work just fine. And once it finishes, all we need to do is to press that stop button and then disconnect the box from the computer and of course connect it to our display, whether a TV or a monitor, so that we can have an image. Now, the first time that it boots, as you guys can see on screen, it will go by default to Android. But when we want to change to Linux, now we have a great option, which is to press and hold the power button. And as you guys can see on screen, we will have, just for a few seconds when we press the button, we will have three options: reboot, shut down, or reboot to Linux message. Now, if we press that tab right over there, what will happen is that the machine will reboot, and in a few seconds it will be on the Linux Ubuntu Mat login screen, as you guys can see on the image right there. I will give you a few seconds so that you can see the whole process. And once we are on Linux, of course, we will have the Khadas username, and the password is exactly the same, Khadas as well. Of course, we will have the chance to create new users, change passwords, and so on and so forth. But just to mention that once we want to change back to Android, all we need to do is to press the applications, other, and then choose the option reboot to Android. And in a few seconds, we will be back to Android, and this is how it works. So very straightforward, very easy to use, and we can swap from Android to Ubuntu and Ubuntu to Android as we please. Guys, just out of curiosity, which is one of the things that matter to me in terms of storage, if you are wondering how the system will split the storage, as you guys can see on screen, on Android we will have only 3.6 gigabytes of free storage, and on Linux we will have 48.8 gigabytes of free storage. Having in mind that the model that I'm using has 64 gigabytes of available storage in total, so this is how it will be splitted. I'm not sure if there's any option in the installation. I haven't digged at all, so that we can choose the split in terms of splitting storage for Linux or Android, but at this moment I do believe that it's as it is. Having in mind that if you have a different model with lower storage capacity, then you will have lower than what I just stated right over here. Of course, on Android side we can always use the micro SD cards to expand our storage and have more room to install apps and so on and so forth, but this is always an option from each one of you guys using these devices. And that's about it. I'm going to shut up. This was a fun box to mess around in terms of installing firmware and so on and so forth. It's really easy, as you guys could see. I would invite every one of you guys that already have the Khadas VIM to try it out and leave down below your comments if you enjoy to try Linux on such a small computer such as this one, if you prefer Android and whatnot, everything that you guys might want to ask as well. Feel free to drop them down below, and as always, as fast as I can and as best as I can, I will reply to all the comments. Guys, that being said, hope that this video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget that usual thumbs up. My name is Roberto, and I'll see you guys on the next one.